Welcome back, guys, to TGR. That's Gaming Robo. Guys, we are doing Roller Coaster Tycoon, the deluxe edition. Now in this video we're going to be trying to complete one of the challenges, but let's hit the intro, guys. Let's start the video. Let's see how we get along with Roller Coaster Tycoon. So now at this moment in time, guys, as you can see, we've got a few rides in place already, but we're hiring a couple of entertainers. We've got a few handymen, we've got a few technical guys and the mechanics, as well as a security guard as well. This is a challenge that has been given to me by one of my friends, so it's a game that I haven't opened up for God knows how many years, so I'm trying to recall where everything is. But Roller Coaster Tycoon is definitely an old favourite of mine. Massive nostalgic feeling opening this game up on Steam. But what I'm doing right now is I'm getting a burger bar put in place. With this challenge, you get the customers to pay to enter the park, and they pay for the food and drinks, but all the rides are free. So at the moment, I think the park price is £40 to enter at the moment, but it will be something we will look to increase the fee as the park develops bigger and better. But now look what we've done to the park now. It looks absolutely incredible. I mean, I say incredible. It looks a bit tidy. That's what I mean. It looks tidy. We're getting all the handymen, making sure that they've got certain areas to do their work. Otherwise, you know, you get sick or rubbish going all over the place, and you need them to have specific areas in place. Otherwise, it ain't going to work properly. So that's what we're doing right now. So making sure all of our handymen have certain areas that they work in, and then we can start looking at getting more and more people with more rides that come into play. But you can see right now there's sick going into the ride right here on the red carpet. Absolutely disgusting. There's a toilet just up the road, just up the pathway. There's a toilet. They could have puked in there. There's bins in there. They could have puked in there. No, dirty people coming into my park and throwing up. That's absolutely disgusting. I'll get them a little cash machine as well, so they can start spending more money in the food and drink section as well. Right now we're looking at getting a castle, a crystal maze castle. No, a castle maze. I like these mazes, I must admit, but I'm just trying to make sure that we get it in the right section, because I want to try and make it look like it fits into the map. So we'll turn it over again. So there's the entrance. Place it down, and do I need to turn the view around? I think I might be okay. So as you can see, we're getting all of the steps, the pathway in place, and get it in between both of these rides here, the Ferris wheel, and I think it's the crooked house. I put some bins here because I don't trust any of these ruddy guests. Put another one there and there. So I'm hoping they're not going to puke up over here anytime soon. But this land that we've got is absolutely massive, guys. It's absolutely massive. I didn't expect our land to be this big, so it is going to be quite a little challenge for us. Mini maze. Do I put it here, or do I go for the other maze? I'm not too sure. I mean, it can fit perfectly right next to it. Right, turn the page over so then we can get our little queue pathway. Right, get the next pathway up. Right, get it connected to the next one. Oosh, here we go. Open. Come to the next maze, guys. Come to the next maze. We'll put some bins here too. Okay, so what's next? We need to get some more rides in. Merry-go-round. I know it's not the most exciting ride, is it? Let's be honest, but we need to fill up some of this area here. We haven't got. We need to save our money, because I want to try and get big roller coaster rides. Right, pop you there, here, yeah, here. Right, I just need to make sure I put the entranceways in the right place. I can't see this angle. Here we go. So here's our little entranceway, and get our next pathway up on the go as well. Right, oosh, open. Merry-go-round is open. So as you can see, guys, what we're doing now is we're putting all of these stalls up in place next to this roller coaster that we've just put into the map. Roller coaster is called Stingray, but it's not the most exciting roller coaster, I will admit, but we're trying to conserve the money because we've only got £2,500 left, and at the same time we're trying to pay off the loan at the same time, so then with that we can start generating full money that's not going to get taken away by paying back the loan, just paying the staff members, paying obviously the rides and the mechanics who do the inspections and so on, and with that we can start then pumping in some advertisements to try and get more people to come into the park. But I just found sick right next to the ruddy ice cream place, so we'll get all these stalls in place, and then, oh, what an idiot, facing the wrong way. So get the pizza slice stall facing the right way this time. But as I was saying, we'll get all these attractions in place, and then we can get a new handyman and get him to clean up this part of the map, because with this challenge as well, I don't know if you saw it at the beginning, it's a 4-year challenge, and we have to have, I think it was 1,500 guests in by October year 4, and as well we need to make sure the guest level doesn't drop below 700, I think it was. So we've got to be mindful of that as well, and keeping the place nice and clean is one of the big things in a park, where the guests will start dropping the ratings if they find sick, or if it's untidy or rubbish, what have you. So we have to be really careful with that. And we'll put a first aid hut in there as well. You'll notice with the restrooms, we charge people to use the restrooms. I know that's basically what we do now today, isn't it? We have to pay to enter the local council's toilet, but they pay 50p to go into the restroom, which, to be fair, you know, I could have put it as free. Right, so we've got a nice little few rides looking. It's all building up really nicely now. We just put the ghost train in, got a nice little pathway, making sure there's bins and everything all around it. But you notice I haven't put any benches in yet or any lights in. That will be coming in into our park very, very soon. It's literally just trying to make sure we get the bins in place, so then if people do puke up or what have you, all rubbish, they can pop it in the bin straight away. So we still got 8,000 of the 10,000. Now we've dropped it down to 7,000 of the loan that we need to pay back. Still a lot to go, still a lot to pay off, don't get me wrong, but we'll be able to clear the loan off pretty soon. Right, let's get another ride in. Looking at Haunted Mansion, 4,900. We've only got 4,400 though. Right, okay. Circus, it only costs 500 quid. Is there anything better? Got Space Rings, it's 288 quid. I don't know, where would be a good place to place it though? Right, we'll get Space Rings. Is it too much of a space though, in between the ghost train? I mean, if needs be, we can always put something in between both the ghost train and the space ring. But we'll do a nice little pathway here as well, behind all of our food and drink section, and then with that we can connect the queue for space rings to this pathway that we've just made here. So we won't make the queue too big for space rings. I don't see it being a main attraction. Trying to think which way. This is the OCD inside of me coming out now. I'm trying to make sure that I can put all the pathways in the right place in my mind to try and keep it neat and tidy. But now we open space rings. Oosh! Let's go on to the next ride. Look at the park now. It looks absolutely amazing. Right, water try. Is it best? I don't want to use the whole pond. So we'll try and use up as little as possible. But they've got that little fountain spring water shooting up in the middle of the pond area, so if we can try and go around that. Right, and there we go. Right, yeah, we're past that now. Only just. So as you wrong way. As you can see, obviously this pond is quite big, don't get me wrong, so what we are going to do is we'll use up like half, maybe a third of it, and once we generate a little bit more money, we can start looking at bringing in more water-based rides that can go in this water part of the park anyway. So now we need to turn the screen around, get the pathway done. Right, get that. Need it facing up. Right, get closer. Oh. Yeah, need to go a little bit further out that way. Got to go up a little bit. Back down. Need to try and connect to the little pathway that we've made earlier. Right, now get the the exit done for the water tricycles. And what we'll do is we're going to put the exit line right next to the entrance line of it. Oh, we need to go up a little bit. Down. I don't want the queue going that way, so we'll end that there. Open up the pathway again. We'll put that pebble pathway next to it. Well, yeah, we'll go two-way path. Right, so now the pathway is done, and oosh, open up the water tricycle park. We'll need to add a little bit of scenery to this area as well, but in the meantime we'll get some more bins in. They shouldn't be puking up on the water tricycle ride, but you never know with these customers who pay. Right, oh, there's more sick there. Right, we'll deal with the sick in a minute. Look at what we've done so far. It looks absolutely amazing. We've got so many more staff members now, but we need to keep employing these staff members, because the more rides that we're bringing into the park, the more staff members that we need. I should really be telling the mechanics to stay in certain areas like we've done with the handymen, but that will take so much time and effort. I should have done that with every new ride we've done. So that's something that we can always look into on another video. So what other water rides is there? Splashtastic. That looks pretty good. 4,600. Yeah. 4,600. I mean, we need to try and generate a little bit more money before we get the Splashtastic, but Splashtastic's definitely something we're going to look at getting pretty soon, as soon as we've got the right amount of money for it. But look at all these balloons. The Kiddlywinks are letting go. Right, 4,630. We're at 4,500. I do want it, but that means we're going to have no money left. Do I? Don't I? Do I? Well, let's see if we can find the right area for it. Because even though we've got it highlighted, we still technically haven't paid any money for it. Until we place it down, then we can. Then we obviously have to pay for it. So I'm just seeing if it lines up with the go-kart castle that we've got there. Don't know if it does line up right though. At the same time, I'm thinking I need to get the pathway, the bridged pathway down here as well. Right, there we go. So we spent near enough all of our money so far. We've only got 200 quid left, so we've got to be careful with our pathway. We can't spend every single penny that we've got now. I mean, we've got 300, so we definitely need to increase our fee for people to enter the park. And as I said, we need to get the bridged pathway done as well. Yeah, we'll keep going, even if it hits the water. Oh, I didn't realise it charges £5 more just because the poles goes into the water. Right, there we go. And now our Splashtastic is open. Oosh! But look, we've got only 2,000 left to pay. We've only got £2,000 left to pay of our loan, which is brilliant. We're doing so well clearing it off. But now we're in the red. You can see, I mean, we've got 1,400 guests in our park at the moment, but we're in the red. We're minus £100 at the moment. So we need more people to come into the park quickly. There we go. We're not in the minus anymore. Look how many balloons there are. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, should I be charging more money for the balloons? Because obviously the kids love the balloons. They always buy it, but I don't know. We need to get the other toilet room next to this ride here as well. Right, so what have we got? Let's have a look. Bigger picture, right. So we still got quite a lot of that water left still to use, but you can see how big our park is at the moment. Still got loads of space left. Starting to look a tiny bit messy, but like I said, we will be getting a little bit. We'll do some features around the park soon. Want to try and get all the good rides in as quickly as I can. so then we can start doing more advertisement to the park and try and get more people into the park, because right now we're really close to hitting the guests, because we need a minimum of 1,500 guests in the park. But the challenge finishes at the end of October year 4, and we're nowhere near that yet, so we'll have to keep on going. So I'm thinking just doing a quick little scenic here, so we'll get a few more flowers in. It's strange, but in this game, using flowers, it helps keep your rating up as well, just to add that little bit of scenic for the people that comes into your park. They love to see the scenic beauty of your park. So add a little bit more flowers in, and then what we'll do is we're going to get the people to go walk around the flowers, so then at least they can have that nice little bit of walkway, in behind the food and drink section. Yeah, we need to get rid of that bit as well. Get some more flowers in. We've still got a couple more rows left that we can use. Right, where are we? Can't see it properly. And again, here we go. Right, we've got to get rid of that row, because it's hitting that ride there, rat race. So now we get, I'm gonna have to get rid of them as well. Now we get the pathway. So I wanted a two layer pathway done in place, but I think one would be enough, because obviously we've got rat race there, and obviously we can't really get in the way of that ride. Right, turn the screen around, and again, there we go. There we go. Nice little feature there for the park. For any of the older generation who likes to see flowers, then they've got the flowers there. We'll add a little toilet in there as well, so if they need to go toilet, they can go for a little poo-pee by the flowers. Right, look at that. That is amazing right now. So we've got our second water ride in the pond. Look at that. All that feature is in place. It's starting to look a much bigger and better looking park now. So now we've got the opportunity to add another ride in. We've got plenty of money at the moment now. It's great to have this extra spare cash. I mean, we can start looking at potentially getting like a really big ride. I don't know, like a really big roller coaster, but I need to find one that's got the right excitement level on this, so that will come in time. But in the meantime, we can get these other little excitement attraction rides in place. But looking through the crowd's thoughts, actions, yeah, here we go. Thoughts. Park is nice and clean. They need to go to the bathroom. I think one person said he's not paying that much to use restroom 23, but it's only 50p for Christ's sake. You only have to pay 50p just to go for your wheel poo. Right, we're going to bring in some handymen, clean up the park, because our level seems to be dropping down slightly. So here's a little quick tip for you guys. Obviously, using the handyman, if you just have one to hand, as you can see on the top right screen, have one handyman to hand, and you can just literally scoop them up, put them where all the sick or the rubbish is. They clean up straight away, and your park level goes back up straight away. But obviously, you just need to be proper looking out for any sick or any rubbish. Right, is there any in the pathway here? So now, get our pirate ship. No. castle carts. £3,000 just to get castle carts in. Right, get it in line so then a path can literally sweep right next to the pathway. Right, boom, get the pathway in and connect it. There we go. Oosh! Go-karts is open. So now we need to get toilets. Try and get a toilet literally right by every ride. Try and stop this these disgusting customers puking up wherever they are. 35 toilets we've got on the park so far. That sounds a lot on this game, but in real life you need loads more than that. Right, so we'll add some more food section here. So cotton candy, 5 of those stalls. There's probably 5 too many because cotton candy doesn't really sell that well, but at least we can offer a variety. We can offer a variety of food, a variety of drinks on the park, and we've got a hat stall and souvenir stall as well. I really want a t-shirt stall, but it hasn't come up on the marketing yet. Oh, for Christ's sake! I just noticed that there's sick right by one of my rides. Right, go and clean up, handyman. Fruity ice stall, boom. So this is why you need the handyman section up there, just right in front of you. Oh, 3D cinema, get in. We can get a 3D cinema now. Add another balloon stall, 15 shops of balloon stalls. But to be fair, we need it because kids love buying balloons and they keep letting them go, so then they have to buy new ones. But yeah, as I was saying, we need to keep the handyman section up because, like I said, you're doing. Oh, I say music. We're doing more rides, and as you go around the whole park, you'll start noticing sick. So you need to get rid of it straight away. But we'll get this handyman just sectioned here, so that hopefully he will be able to look after this section of the park. Right, look at that. This looks brilliant. I still don't like the fact that that ride has to go like this with the steps, but never mind. So now we're putting the Six Flags Park at £60 to enter. We're generating a lot of money now, which is great. We've got a lot of guests in. Our rating's going down a little bit, but we can sort that out by cleaning the park up of all the sick and rubbish that's laying around the park. Right, what can we do with this space here? What can we do with this space? Now, I want to try and connect these crowd members. Will go in the water. I know it costs more money, but it doesn't matter right now. We'll connect these guys so then basically they can go to these rides easily accessible. Need to get some bins. We need to get benches still. We need to add lights onto the park as well because it gets dark sometimes, and we've got to cater to some of these kids. If it gets dark, it gets too scary for them. We'll add the benches in as well because some of them might be lazy. They might want to sit down. Like I said, we'll add the lights in. We'll put the lights on the bridge here. No one puts their balloon next to these lights, it'll pop it. Put these lights here as well. There, yeah. Keep adding lights all the way up here. Jet skis. Yes, lad. Right, we've got a little bit of space here. Brilliant. So we can add jet skis in. Facing that way. Yep. Right, we'll we might be able to, if we're really meticulous with the... Oh, is there any special platforms? Can we not? Oh, so is it literally just you can only do one like row? Well, if that's the case, what we'll do, we'll start off here. We'll add this massive line here till we can't anymore. Yeah, so literally the jet skis, you only have to use that part of the special platforms, so you can't actually make your own track. Okay, so we'll get the footpath in place. Oh no, wrong one. Go back. No, wrong one. That way, go back. Now add the footpath in. We need to go higher, back on the ground, connect it to the pathway. Now we need to get the exit pathway done. So up, up, same level, boosh, do 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 do. Right, now might as well just go all the way to the end. We need to open it. Boom! Jet skis is open. Crowd. So you need to come in and go and use the jet skis. Boom! Right, we need to add a little bit of features around this area now, because this area just looks so just crowded and bombarded with rides. It's a shame because I want to use so much more of that pond area here, but let's see what happens with the jet ski. He's a little bit shaky on it. Okay, so they just basically go around the area that they have. That's what it looks like. Okay, so we'll have a look around the other parts of the park here. It looks really, really nice down here right now. Still need to add some nice features. It's looking a little bit too crowded as they enter the park. Oh my god, look at how much sick is over there. Right, you stay there. You just cover that area and this area and make sure there's no more sick, no more rubbish on the floor, because it is going to kill our rating. Add you to this area here as well. So yeah, he's going to the next part of the sick. Good. We'll add another handyman just to clean up this ride exit way as well. Oh, we're so ruddy close to completing this, but we need to make sure that we keep this place nice and clean. We've got 3,400 guests. We've nearly got £40,000 to spend. I mean, I love this area, what we've done right now. It looks so nice, it looks inviting, and I want to add more to it. We've got this area of the green which we're not using, so I want to add something else to it. Got to be a nice little feature here. I just don't know what to do. Do I use any of these sculptures here? That looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? Right, we'll get some flowers. What type of formation do I do the flowers though? Do I do the generic one, which I have been doing now? Click on the duck. Usually makes the quack quack noise. Right, going back to the flowers. So, 1, 2, diagonally 1, 2, diagonally 1, 2, diagonally 1, 2. Right, now we need like a stone feature. Do I put a clock? It only takes up one space, and I've got 3 other spaces. Okay, so where are the stone features? Where are they? Here they are. So we've got a giraffe statue, dolphin statue, place you there. £21 for a dolphin statue. Unicorn statue. Kids love unicorns, don't they? We've got a horse statue here. I don't want it facing the same way though, so I need to find how to turn it. There we go. So horse statue there. Then the horseman statue. Here we go. So now we add our little pathway. Get the cobblestone pathway, that looks nicer. Okay, so now we add it here and just make it go around this little feature as well. Our rating looks so good right now. We'll go around here. Boom! Looks brilliant. Looks absolutely brilliant. Right, we need to get some bins and lights and benches. We need to add some more. We'll get one more feature down. 1, 2, 3. Go diagonally again. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we need to find something good. Now no, I wanted the bushes, but it doesn't look that right. Any of the trees? No. Right, maybe there's a good statue. Oh, dinosaurs. Wooden fence. No, none of them. Ice cubes. Water spout. Waterfall. We'll go ice cube. Let's see. Oosh, oosh, oosh. No, that doesn't look good. Waterfall. What does that look like? No. We've already got jumping fountains. Water spout. Okay, doesn't look that bad. It's the main part of the feature. It's in the middle, so that's the whole point of the feature. It catches your eye, grabs your attention. So we'll get the pathway all around this area as well. Boom. But it does, yeah, we need to do up here as well. But it does look empty inside with just that water spout. So maybe we'll get some flowers. Forgot to put the benches in, haven't I? No, we'll get the flowers sorted first. 1, 2, 3. That looks good. Get the final part of our path in. Can we do that? No, we can't do that. We need to raise the ground if we want to go there. A new ride, a launch roller coaster. We'll have a look at the launch roller coaster in a minute, see if it's good. But boom, that looks so much better now with the little flowers up beside the big flowers with the water spout there. Absolutely perfect, that does. Right, as I said, we need to add more benches, more bins and more lights around here, so we'll do that. God, I hate to think how much money I've spent on this park so far. I mean, we're making loads of money, don't get me wrong, but the amount of money I've spent, putting rides down, then changing my mind, demolishing them, which means we're losing money on that because you don't get the same amount of money you spent when you demolish the rides. So light up this area when it's dark. I mean, at the moment it looks brilliant. We're literally biding time to try and get to October year 4. Right. It looks good now. So look, we've got no more loan money to pay back, which is brilliant. The customers are paying £75 to enter the park at the moment. That's made £349,000. That's absolutely amazing for us. And there we have it. We've done it. We've done it. Absolutely brilliant. 1,500 guests in the park at the end of October year 4 with a park rating of 600. It wasn't 700, it was 600. So I worked out obviously that we were going to be hitting roughly around 800, but we've done near enough 998 this time round. Company value 420,000, which is fantastic. We'll enter the name in TGR Robo. But guys, thank you very much for your love and your support, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the next video that we have on my channel here at TGR. That's Gaming Robo.